Hello everyone, how's it going? I kind of want to chip in on some more resolution talk that's been happening recently because of the whole Ubisoft stint. There's been a lot of talks, or even further talks, and I don't know, I kind of just wanted to chip in on this and start a small little discussion or just anecdotes. So, I don't know about you, but this whole resolution being the ultimate decider of what's shit and what's not, or people just being so angry about resolution, 1080p, frame per second. To me, it kind of just feels ludicrous. Mostly because, well, what the fuck? Just on a pure basis of, well, your gameplay is usually what kind of matters. Yet there is so much talk about, oh man, it just doesn't feel right and such things, and oh man, I can't go back to this resolution and blah blah blah. And well, it's kind of annoying. Well, it's annoying as fuck. Not just kind of annoying. It's annoying as fuck. And a lot of talk, or this kind of talks, comes from, you know, elitists when it comes to frame rate, elitists when it comes to resolution. Some might even say PC elitists, blah blah blah. And to those, to those elitists, I kind of have to say, just, kind of have to drop the ball here and say, well, too bad for you. Welcome to console wars, in a sense. You will not get everything that you want, and that is life. Life kind of sucks like that. And what I mean is, okay, well, you don't want to play Assassin's Creed Unity because it's 30 frames per second. Because you can't go back to 30 frames per second. Apparently it's abysmal to you, and after going 60 frames per second, you just can't seem to go back to it. Okay, well, tough luck. You're not getting the game. You're not playing the game. And I know it is a very shitty move by Ubisoft. I'm not saying that Ubisoft is right for capping that resolution. I personally find it really dumb. And we could get into the whole porting and third-party developer issue. But I think I've already went through it. Maybe I should go into more details. But it's all part of that, bullshit of multi-porting and then trying to balance it all. And if you can't take that, then I'm sorry, but just skip out on the experience. Fuck it, right? Just don't play it. That's as simple as that. Don't give them your money because they are not able to push, let's say, PC performance to the max, and you're not getting your high and mighty resolution. And then that's the end of that. Simple, right? You don't need to, let's say, scream on forums or send shitty remarks to developers or, send death threats, because I'm pretty sure that has happened already. No, you don't need to get to that length. You just need to say, fuck it, and move the fuck on. And yes, I'm raising my fucking voice because I have been witness to the I won't say infuriating, but it got to that point. There's a person I'm following on YouTube, and I nearly unsubscribed at that point. It was a 30-minute long talk about resolution and all that, and especially when I nearly unsubscribed because of the guest that was brought in, which is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. This specific guest has the habit of going on to console videos or a console player's channel and then belittling them for their console choice. Well, just proning, my PC can run this at this frame rate and blah blah blah. And the entire 30 minutes was this whole PC circle jerking while trying to, explain this whole, oh, well, the resolution does matter, the frame rate does matter. this whole circle jerking of ooh the graphics and all that, and ooh you don't need that much of a rig, even though you're gonna have to upgrade it a couple of years after. And man, it just kind of throughout that whole thing, because I was watching this at noon. Well, I was listening to it at noon while working on this drawing. I just kept thinking in my head, okay, what about just not giving a fuck and playing other things? There seems to be this way of thinking that, man, this needs to be at this resolution or it is shit. And all this without even playing the fucking game. And it's kind of sickening, you know, it's sickening to hear, which kind of prones me to just unsubscribe from anyone going into that kind of resolution bigotry. Because, frankly, you know me, I'm all about the gameplay. I want myself some gameplay. Guess what? Bayonetta 2 is coming on Wii U. What am I going to do? I'm going to chuck in the cash for the Wii U, get some extra games, and get myself some good gameplay. Oh no, is it going to be able to get 1080p? Why? Well, grow up. You want your 1080p, you want your 60 frame per second, well, chuck in the dollars for a massive rig and stick to your rig. You don't need to go into other console channels or going on forums and say, "Oh, you inferior little peasants. You cannot seem to run 80 this high resolution. That is so pathetic. Oh, and this developer is shit for capping the resolution of my game." No, no, you don't need to get to that level. Why? Because you look like a fucking dumbass. An entitled little dumbass that just can't seem to, I don't know, live. Um, it's it's tough to realize this kind of shit is going on, and that gaming just has split it off into this kind of shit mentality where, oh boy, it's not even about the games, it's about the resolution now and the frame rate, right? It's about the one that looks sexier, even though the gameplay would be utter shit. Alright, some of the quick time event. But I it's just annoying. Frankly, that channel is, I'm already marking a strike on that channel. Marking a personal strike. I'm not gonna flag that. No, that's just being dumb. No, I'm giving that channel another chance before I just unsubscribe. Because that channel actually has some good topics, other good topics, aside from, you know, resolution circle jerking. Yet, this came awfully close. And if I really want to stick to my, you know, quote unquote philosophy of ignoring that kind of dumbassery, then I'm gonna, you know, unsubscribing is a logical way of doing shit. Yet, there's other chance, you know, other chance. Compared to what I did to the guest channel, the guest that was participating in that discussion, oh yeah, I fucking unsubscribed. Fuck that. Person was legitly just trolling other people. This person was doing clickbait by instigating fights with other channel, console channel, and you know going on this whole PC elitist thing. Woo! No lifers alert. No lifers alert. Or just clickbait. Yet, I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? What is your view on this whole resolution thing? What do you think? I'm legitimately kind of want to know. What do you guys think? Because, frankly, to me, okay, when it comes to the Ubisoft move, I completely and fully understand. People being angry at Ubisoft. You know, you're toning down resolution and power for all consoles. Yeah, Science 1 can't run it very well. And again, that would lead into a big third party port talk. Because it really feels like this move was due to porting the game on multiple consoles and the bullshit excuse of, you know, not wanting to start wars. Whatever. That I can understand people getting angry at. But then this whole like the extended resolution talk, and then having, oh god, fucking console, blah blah blah. This is what console get, and it's like, man, gameplay, my friend. And for whoever can't seem to go back to 30 frames per second games, well, too bad. You lose on the experience. Stay on your high pedestal and miss out on these experience. But for the love of God, stop making yourself look like a bigoted dumbass by going around and saying, oh man, console peasants, blah blah blah. You're just looking like a complete and utter ill social dumbass. Better example, you're looking like a bigot. You know those bigot Christians that you meet at times where you say you're an atheist or you're not that deep into Christianism, and they give you that whole, oh God, wow, you are going to hell, damnation, because you are not following what I do. This whole console resolution thing, this the PC elitism thing, just feels exactly like that. You're not part of the PC elitists. You're not part of the high res club. So fuck you. But I still want high res on your consoles. It's like, you know what? Stay in your corner, just like an extremist, bigoted Christian, and continue talking, preaching to your own choir. But don't go out of your way to look like an even bigger dumbass. I'm out. Fuck this. Just play your game. It's in the game, alright? It's in the gameplay. I'm out. Later, people.